So after editing the last episode and with all your guys' comments, I understand the whole thing Maomao was trying to explain about the princes. The prince and Aduo had a son the same time the emperor and the other chick had a son. Basically a what to expect when expecting moment. Before I start speaking of words, let me get up the character sheet again. Apothecary Diaries. Now, what I'm wondering is what is this honey situation that's happening? Because the last episode was titled Honey. Li Shu is afraid of the honey and Feng Ming. Feng Ming? Her. I don't know. Oh, and then also Mao Mao's dad was the doctor. That was a part of the birthing process when it came to Odo's son and the Emperor's son. So I don't know if she's going to be going back or how all this ties together. Guessing we're going to get some answers in this episode. I say that, but we could just easily get more confused. Without further ado, let's get straight on to it. Fish with original content as always. All right, and let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Boogity-doo, boogity-doo. Oh, like I said, when they start off with the intro, you know something crazy is going to be happening. They don't want to split it up. Death. Parallelies.
A letter from concubine Gyokyo?
Yes.
Lady Ado is out for tea.
But she is. What?
Since she's away, there's something I would like to discuss.
What's in there? Is the burning sticks? Is it honey? Ooh, starting off like that. She gonna kill her.
So when are you moving out?
Well, aren't you a clever one?
Moving out? She's leaving already?
Smoke screen. A new high-ranked concubine is going to be introduced during the New Year's celebration, and concubine Adwal will be forced to leave.
To be blunt, I fail to see how it's any of your business.
The doctor who is in charge. He was my father.
Oh, you're giving off that information.
The birth of concubine Adwa's child coincided with another delivery, one deemed more important.
Got
Ladies,
no medicine
when is the
for
doctor
this.
expected to return?
He's still tending to the Empress.
My lady.
That delivery
Yeah.
took higher priority.
Yeah.
And concubine Adwa was forced to wait.
That sucks.
She must have lost her uterus during the delay.
Oh. Dang.
Sadly, the child that was born to concubine Adwa passed away soon after, while concubine Adwa was spending time recovering from giving birth. Caring for her child fell to you, the head lady.
Whoa, that was a major contrast. So what
There was a rumor.
What exactly did he
how
do?
The child fell ill and died as a result of the toxic face powder. But that's not the case, is it?
Goodness gracious.
That charlatan would have banned the makeup from the palace.
Yeah.
The real cause of death was this.
Honey and a flower?
So many plants, so many poisons. Regular honey isn't poisonous. You thought it would be a nutritious supplement to an infant, though. It can be lethal.
Honey? Really? Oh, shoot.
Thus, concubine Adwal's child passed away.
No. Because of honey?
The cause was seen as a mystery. My father, Luoman, the attending doctor at the time, was blamed for repeated mistakes. Only later would you learn the truth, and accidentally discovered what caused the baby's death.
Well, how'd you discover it, though? There's no autopsy?
Someone came along and taught you how honey can be poisonous when it's fed to an infant.
Oh, okay.
That person was
Li Shu?
Consort Li Shu.
Oh my
During the previous emperor's reign, she was close to concubine Adwal. It was during this time concubine Li Shu shared how she almost died after eating honey when she was younger.
Yeah, she mentioned that last episode.
To make sure your lady never knew, you started chasing the concubine away from the Garnet Pavilion.
Maomao, now you have a huge target on your head.
To protect concubine Adwal, who became incapable of childbirth, and to conceal the issue with the honey, you poisoned concubine Li Shu's soup.
But why are you going to her right now? And not Jinchi?
And what, may I ask, do you want?
There is nothing I desire.
Don't pan
Anything,
towards that
just
cleaver.
ask me.
Don't pan towards that cleaver. This is Attack on Titan type animation right now. Don't. Where's the cleaver at?
Child, Think of the person who is most precious to you.
Poison. Most precious to her is poison.
The moment I met Lady Adwa, I knew I would spend the rest of my life serving her.
Your life could end right now.
Despite that, I took the most important thing to her. I'm guilty. He's gone because of me.
I would love to believe that she would understand if you told Ottawa, but I feel like that's hard.
She acted strong, but I knew she cried herself to sleep every night. It's my fault.
Once he hears my story, Master Jinshi will surely apprehend Feng Ming. There's no way she wouldn't be executed.
So what are you gonna do then?
Might I make a suggestion? I can take your two motives and make them into one. The result won't change. But if it's preferable, please hear me out.
So she's gonna die no matter what, but she's gonna make the reputation seem less hurted. She's gonna hurt her reputation less. Words, you know, greatest thing ever. You're gonna have to look behind your shoulder.
Good thing I wore layers of stiffened oil paper just in case our conversation became less civil.
She was prepared.
Wasn't cut. There's that.
So Feng Ming handed herself over.
Okay,
Do
so
you
she
know
did.
about this?
Not a thing, honestly.
I heard you had Gaoxuan collect some information.
True. I was hoping to figure something out, but it was all for naught. Strange. They're out of season.
Oh, it tastes sweet.
For poison, yeah. It's not as if you ingested a lethal amount.
Almost killed the prince. Are we finally gonna see a conversation with Ottawa? No? No?
Maybe I'll take a walk.
Oh, are you gonna hear something? That's not a walk. What? So yeah, what about the servant? Why was she taken out?
What's this? Someone beat me here?
Hello, Ottawa.
Care to join me for a drink?
Is that booze? Look at me! I mean, if you insist.
After my son left me, my role changed entirely.
Wait,
I
what?
became the Emperor's friend, no longer his concubine.
Son left? What? Oh wait, died. Son left. I'm going stupid. Don't you dare fall over.
The water must have been so very cold. It would have chilled her to the bone.
Talking about the servant? That's it? Oh man, I wanted more conversation.
I get it now. That servant's death. It really was a suicide.
Really?
Concubine Adwa already knew. Whether or not Concubine Adwa wished it, they freely sacrificed their lives to protect hers.
Yeah. Don't.
What are you doing?
Didn't she?
Don't scare people like that.
I didn't mean to.
Oh, he's turned.
And what are you doing here?
I might ask you the same question.
Rightfully so. I'll be going. Would you mind unhanding me now? Have you been drinking tonight?
They
Ever so
asked me,
slightly.
So I did.
I wonder who. I don't have to put up with some clingy drunk, even if he outranks me. Hold on. Come to think of it, he did break my fall when I lost my grip climbing down.
Yeah. But you wouldn't have fell if it wasn't for him.
Master G.
Are you crying? What happened?
Just a while longer.
What the heck happened? Spill the beans. Or not, you know? We'll wait a couple more episodes to find out what's going on. It's fine.
A ceremony must take place before Concubine Adwa can leave the rear palace. First, she must return the crown signifying her as a pure consort, which will be bestowed upon another.
I don't think I'm gonna like the new consort. Just a guess.
I knew she resembled someone.
Well, yeah.
She reminds me of Master Jinshi. Hold on.
After my son left me, my role changed entirely.
Why did she phrase it that way instead of simply saying he died?
Well, that's what I was wondering, but then I
One could
remembered.
interpret that as meaning he's still alive.
Well, yeah, that's.
There's no evidence of it that I've come across. But what if
I'm getting chills right now. No.
Aduo's and the Empress Dowager's babies were swapped at some point?
Since, like, switched at birth? What?
If only your son was born to the Empress instead, he would live a better life.
So wait, she switched it
Perhaps in her state, she simply couldn't
on
tell
purpose?
right from wrong. But still, the decision would result in her son surviving. It would explain why the Emperor's younger brother is in such a delicate position, and why concubine Aduo, who's supposed to be a realist, stayed in the rear palace for so long.
So Jinshi is Aduo's son, but he's under the disguise of being the Emperor's brother. Oh, don't fall like that.
At that moment, her masculine, noble face suddenly took on a different expression, one of a caring mother.
So does Jinshi know that? You would think he would.
Fang Ming's kin and those connected.
She told me she was kidnapped and sold off, but
Wait, what?
Fang Ming's kin and those connected.
she told me she was kidnapped and sold off, but
Fang Ming's kin and those connected.
she told me she was kidnapped and sold off, but
Gracious. The Gauchwoon said Fangmin's kin, which is like lineage or like family members. Then he also said those who are connected, but connected to the conspiracy, connected to the like how, in what way she connected. And then obviously Jinshi is, I guess, second guessing Maomao's true intent of being here, because Maomao did say that she got kidnapped and sold to this place, which is true. But Jinshi, because Maomao has sort of lied about not knowing exactly what happened with Fang Ming and stuff like that, Jinshi is second guessing, saying like, okay, Maomao is involved in this a little bit too much to just be randomly kidnapped and sold into the rear palace. Which, dude, I mean, in a sense, he's not wrong in a way, because how she was in episode 1 to how she is now, it's a huge leap in the status she happened to be upon. I don't know, but okay. So this episode clears up, I think, everything that I had questions on. There might be one or two things that I forgot, but everything that I remember, I think, has been answered. But this whole baby swap thing, was it just Aduo who had this scheme? Because the way Fang Ming, you know, I'm going to say her name wrong every single time, so you guys just how to get used to it. Her whole thing was based upon the idea that she killed Aduo's son. So if Fang Ming was with the same plan as Aduo, saying that, oh, Aduo's son is actually in disguise, and the person Fang Ming is feeding the honey is actually the Emperor's son, then I don't think she would be as distraught. Technically, Aduo's son is still alive and well. So Fang Ming, whatever, kind of got screwed over in that sense. But like, looking back at the other episodes that we've watched, I see all the pieces connecting. Like Li Shu saying that, oh, when she had honey when she was young, she almost died because of it. At first, I thought it was just because food allergies, but apparently, I don't know if this is a real thing, but apparently if you feed honey to an infant, it is poison to them. So it wasn't a food allergy thing for Li Shu. It was just a common thing that happens. And the fact that Li Shu told Fang Ming about the poisoned honey after the fact Aduo's son died is what led Fang Ming to try to kill off Li Shu. But so I'm trying to figure out who is in the know of this. Aduo, obviously in the know. The Emperor, I believe, has to be in the know. Jinshi, I believe, is in the know. And I think that's it. Because how Fang Ming has reacted has made me assume that she doesn't know. And the fact that Jinshi is under the disguise of being the main dude in the rear palace and not making any appearances as the younger brother makes it seem like he knows and the Emperor knows. And then hence why Maomao's dad got expelled, because of this whole like baby switches situation. At least that's one of the things as to why he got expelled. And then also hints as to why Aduo has stayed a concubine for so long, because she wants to see her son grow up. Even though she doesn't really want to be a concubine, she stayed a concubine because of Jinshi. What I'm wondering is, how crazy would it be if you just said it out loud that, hey, Jinshi is actually my son. And then the emperor takes Aduo as a wife because he's technically the rightful heir, the next person in line. Yes, that would screw over the Empress Dowager because she's probably just finding out that her son isn't actually Jinji. He's actually dead. But I don't think the old emperor's around, so he couldn't really have a say in it. I don't know. Maybe the whole like, oh, I switched the kid and accidentally killed the former emperor's son would probably lead Aduo to get killed. So maybe that shouldn't be outlined. But in order for me to get this straight, Jinji is the current emperor's son, but is right now pretending to be the emperor's brother. That makes a lot of sense. I'm questioning, how does he act with the emperor? When he talks to the emperor, does he talk to him as if they're brothers? Or is it like a father and son deal? I wouldn't know. I'm kind of upset we didn't get much of Aduo. She seemed like a cool person. The small moments that we saw of her. Now, I may be a pessimist, but I feel like I won't like the new concubine that comes and takes her place. I don't know who it is, but I feel like that is going to be a big plot point in the next half of the season, because what is this, episode 11? So you have the episode 12, which is the mid-season. Then usually after the mid-season, there's like a huge shift in some things, technically pretending to be a second season. So I think the reveal of the new concubine is going to be the biggest information drop in the next episode. And then they'll go on break, and then the second half of the season is going to go off from there. But anyways, that was my reaction to the Apothecary Diaries Season 1, Episode 11. If you like my reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys want me to know anything more, put a comment section down below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.